All right, guys. So this is the part two of the video. So now let's go to the add order one. So basically, guys, the use of this column is just when you go to add new order and okay, let's try to put one. Okay, if you wish to add an item, so this is the purpose of this. So add, it will show you the order number two. So this is the purpose of add order. So let's check what is the formula inside of the column. So it's an in new type. I have just only one value, which is add. Okay, and I choose to keep it as buttons. Data validity, there is no formula. Auto compute, there is no formula for that. So the only formula that he has is I will show only this button if the orders view order summary is empty. So the view order summary, guys, it's is this one. As you can see, order number two. If I click this one, it will hide the um, add order button. Okay, so it will show you only the summary of your order. That's the purpose of that. So and also the display name, since this column name is add order one, I don't want them to show the here. I don't want them to show here. It's add order one, add order two. No, so I want just to show this as a symbol. So I will show you. As you can see, uh, we have your display here. So how I put this symbol, you can just simply to go to altcodes.net. So I saw there is one sign. You just click this, so it's copied, and just for example, uh, Control V, finish. So that's how it's okay. And so our next column is add order number two. Add order number two, uh, it will only show if the add order, which is add order one, is equals to add. So this one. So once you click this, it will show you the order number two. Okay. So once you did not click this, it will hide. So that's the show if expression we're using, and also this summary is empty. So this one, we don't want to show the ad if we are in view for summary. Okay. So and it's a ref column. So when you order something, it goes to the here. When you click the drop down, where is it? It goes to the menu. So basically, this is the same setup with the order number one. Okay, so reference, then auto compute. There is no any formula. Behavior, no. Okay, so that's pretty simple. The order number two, and also then the price number two. It's the same. It's the same here. There's formula in price number one. There is a formula here. Uh, here. So select formula. So you will just repeat the procedure in here in order number two and price number two, I mean. So show only this column if the add order one is equals to add, and the summary views order summary is empty. So basically, guys, the show if column, you will in order number two just copy this and put it also here in price number two. Okay, and here's a formula. So you have to make a select formula. So any select menu. So menu is the table menu, okay, and the column is price. So we're trying to get the prices, okay, the prices of the each product. My mouse is hanging. A second. Okay, so here the prices. Then we're in the name of the product is equals to this row order number two. So we're trying to get this. We're in we are when we are punching order in order number two. The name of the product is matches, so it will get the prices here. Okay, so that's how it's do it. How then also in the behavior we can edit only this price, this column if it's empty, because we don't want when when we putting here and they can edit the price. So as an admin you can do that, because we are only the one who is you know um, putting the price, so we don't want someone will change this. Okay, so that's why it's we put the formula. Okay, so let's go back. So let's close this one. Yes, we close this. Okay, so and also, so that's the quantity. So the quantity column, guys, is here. Okay, so you can add as much as possible, and but you cannot add zero. See, it's invalid entry. It's invalid entry. So the minimum or should be one. Okay, so I will show you how to do that. So first, let's explain show. So the same thing, guys. You can apply. You can copy the formula in order number two here. So here, copy this formula and put it in quantity number two in your second order here in the show. Then the auto compute, there is no formula for that. However, we need to use the data validity. So as you can see, this is a simple formula. So this, I mean this row is more than or greater or equals to one. It If it's equals to one, then it's valid. If it's zero, it's invalid, because we don't want to order without the quantity. So you have to put it. Okay, that's then you can apply this to all the formulas. I mean, depends how many items you have here. So since I have 10 items, I have to apply each. So here, let's say add order number six to be the same formula. So you have just to repeat the procedure from order number two, whatever the formula you put here is not blank. Then in order number three, you will show you. I mean, this column will show only if the order number two is equals to add. So meaning the item number three, you will show only, okay, if this order number two is equals to add. So you will show only. So it will show you the order three. Then just repeat all the procedure what you did in order number two. It's all the same basically. So I'll show you a sample the last in the last column here. So since my maximum order is 10, as you can see, guys, it's still a reference view. So I'm still using the same. So it will only show if the order number 9 is equals to add. Since this is the order 10, so you have to minus 1 and then is blank summary. Okay? Until you until you put all the formulas. Okay, so we are done for the columns, for the order columns. Then the next column we will discuss is the view order summary. This is the view order summary, guys, here. So this is the summary of your order. Okay, so it's an in num type, and I have just one column. I mean one values, and it's always show. And data validity, there is no any formula for that. So that's simple. Then here, so amount one, this is the price of your order one. I mean the total amount of your order number one. See, in order number one, this is the total amount. Let's say price per order is 6 times 2, it's equals to 12. So you can see, if you click the order summary, so this is the order one. So two items, it's for 12. Okay. And the formula for that, so we will show only if the order summary is not blank, meaning it's not empty. So we will not show this column. See, if you unclick that one, you will not see the items, your order summary. Once you click it, it will show. Okay. Then three digits, data validity, there is no formula. Auto compute, there is no, only up formula. So in order to get the amount, so we have to multiply the price times quantity. So it's basic mathematics. Okay. So you will just put it in up formula, and all the way to item number 10. Since your maximum item is 10, then you will have to make a column here. I will show you. So we have amount here up to 10. Since we're gonna have a 10 item POS. Okay. Then you have to apply all of this formula up to amount number 10, which is the same, is not blank order number 10. So meaning this item, you have to put, let me explain the number one. Okay, here, let me explain the number two. Okay, so this column, you will show only if the order two is not empty, meaning you punch an order. Okay, here is the order number one. So when you add the order, this is the order number two. Okay, so if this is not blank, show this column. And also, the view order summary is not blank. So when you are not clicking this, it will show also. So you have to apply this formula. You copy this and apply to all the way down. So you have just to change, if it's number three, just change here to three, so on and so forth, guys, until you reach to number 10, which is the maximum. If you have 20 maximum, you can do that as well. Since this is 10 maximum, so this is the last order. So order number 10 is not blank, and the order summary is not blank as well. Okay, so the next that we will discuss is the subtotal. Subtotal, it's basically a basic mathematics, guys. So it's just an up formula, auto compute. So you will basically just plus add all the amount up to how many items is it. Okay. Then total amount. Basically, it's simple mathematics also. So subtotal minus discount in case you add a discount. So discount, there is no formula added, but it's I put a formula in discount. I mean a valid if. So because we don't want to put a discount which is negative. See, if I put let's say uh, Okay, I get the one. See, it will give you invalid. So when we are giving discount, it should be positive. So one, it's either one like that. Okay. So you have to put a valid if formula. So this, if it's greater than zero, so it's valid. And then amount paid. So I place an amount paid a formula of data validity. So either of this is is true. Let's say this row is equals to total amount, or this is more than total amount. So meaning, okay, whatever is the total amount, you cannot put, let's say, 19 BD on 19 only. It will show you invalid because it's a short. You can put 20 to be exact, or you can put, let's say, 21 since the total amount. It will show you invalid. I mean, it will show you valid. So if you put cash, it will give you change. So you have to apply a formula. We don't want to put a short payment. Okay. So you have to apply for a formula for that. Then the second one is uh, card and change, cash and card. So this column doesn't have any formula, guys, but only show this if the payment method is cash and card. So basically, this is a if someone pays by card and cash and split, so you can put the narration here. Okay. So show only if the payment method is cash and card. So this is like a split payment. Also change. This is also a basic formula. So in show if expression, show only this change if payment is cash. Okay. And if the payment is not blank, for example. So we don't want to show the change button if they are paying by card. Okay, we don't want to give them change. So this is so only cash you can give change. Okay, so that's the purpose of that. Then file is just a helper. This is where we're gonna uh, locate our PDF. So this is just a concatenate, meaning combine the text, order number, dot PDF. So this is helpful later on in my next, I mean, later on I will explain to you during the creation of PDF. So I already explained to you the orders column, which is the very important thing. Okay. So now let's go to UX. So once you already put all the formulas in your orders column, you can go to UX. Okay. So as you can see, orders, I name it as daily orders report. It's just a table view. Okay. Then I keep it in the menu, which is here, menu. So this is the orders column, and just I sort it by date and the sum of the total amount, which is very basic. Okay, so I don't need to explain this further to you. Okay, the same goes to menu. Once you review the columns, okay, you can go to the UX. So the menu view is I make it as a deck view. Okay, so you can see it's a deck view, and it's sort by name and group by category, which is this one. And primary header is the name of the product, and then the price here. Okay. Then what we're gonna do, guys, we don't want to we want to add this add new order form. Okay, so we don't want them to go to your report, because this is only accessible this side by admin. Okay, so we don't want them to you can hide this side, by the way. Inside the app sheet there is a settings, you can hide this menu views. Okay, so let's now add this add new order form. When they click it, it goes directly to the form. So it's simple to do that. You have just go to data, slices, new slice. So I already added a slice for add new order here. So add new order, guys, I already added it. So explain to you. So add new orders. This is the orders table, okay, which is this table, all columns. So just put add only. Do not click this one. Do not put this one. Only add. Okay, they can only add this side. Then once you're done for that, you save. You go to UX. You click new view. Then I already added it. Add new order. Then keep it as a form view, guys. See here, form view always. Then keep it a side by side. You can display it as you like. Then finish view. We want, guys, let's say we will add one new order. Okay, we want, okay, we want, once we save this order form, we want the view to we want the detailed view of that form. I mean of that table. I mean, sorry, I mean of that order. So see, this is the order. So that is the reason why the finish view, keep it as orders details, because this is where you're gonna click your receipt. See, you will click and then you will print the receipt. Okay, because that's the receipt. Then once you add that one, you have to go down to the behavior. In the behavior of the slice, you have to form save. You have to create a behavior. I'll show you how to create it. So behavior here, send to kitchen. So basically, once they hit the save, it it directly goes to the kitchen here. Here, the order. Okay. So send to kitchen. So to do that, go to behavior. You have to click new action. So since I added it already, I name it as a kitchen, send to kitchen. So you have to, the table that you have to choose is the orders, meaning here, this table. When you're adding order, this is a slice. So this table, orders. So you have to use add new row to another table using values of this row. Okay, then which table you want to add? So we want to send this data to the kitchen, so you have to choose kitchen. Then there is here a column here you can choose, let's say here. So the order number is 2007 and dine in, for example. So here an order status means when you go to kitchen, it will say pending, so because they have to prepare it. Order type, meaning this one. Okay, so here just put this row, that order number, that column. Order type, this row, this row, this row, and so forth, and so on and so forth. So you have to use this row. Just this is the column name, order 10. You can just simply this row that order 10. Okay, then appearance, we don't want that to show, just do not display. Okay, but once you have to put it here in behavior, send to kitchen. Once you're done for that, you can see it here. Okay, once you save this item, it will generate the receipts and send the order to kitchen. Okay, and your kitchen staff can tell that there is a new order. Okay, see, we will do one sample again. So that's the purpose of that behavior button. We don't want to show it, but we will keep it in the same form. See here. So we have two orders pending. So that's the purpose of that. Then the second thing you have to do, guys, is to create a automation. So this is now the receipts. You know how to create it. In my previous video, I already showed it how to create the receipts, but we're gonna have a very quick uh, view here. Okay, I mean explanation here. So basically, you have to create a new boot. Once you create a new boot, for example, you have to create a new boot. Okay, create a custom boot and name the boot. Okay, name the boot since I already created it. Then second create, you have to create a new process. Uh, I mean a new event. New event, you can only you have an option. You can generate PDF by using ads only or edit and also updates. So since we want to generate a PDF once we edit or once we add, so you can click ads and update. You can see this creation of PDF in my another video. Just go to my profile. I show there how to create a PDF. Then process, new process. Then finally you have to create a task. Okay, so this is the task. I will explain about the task. So in the task, you have to click create a file. So in which table you're gonna create the file. So of course in the orders and type of file. So I want it as PDF. Then create. Then here is very important. So we want I want to name my PDF. When you go to the drive, wait, I want my PDF to be named as this row order number. So order number, guys, is here. So I want it to name based on this because this is a unique number. So when you go to the drive, I, your PDF save as this, look like this. See these numbers, that PDF. So I want only to do like that. Then disable timestamp and make sure your attachment is the same as your documents. I mean this receipt. I mean this template. Okay, so you can adjust the paper of your template. You can just go here, file, page setup. There's a page setup. So as you can see, I want it in portrait and A5. Should be the same here, portrait and A5. Okay, I hope it's all clear. Then once you're done for that, you can you can test your boot if it's correct. I mean if there is an error by doing this. So click test, then execute any of the, if you say like, if there is like a saying success, meaning your automation is correct, all the formulas are correct. Okay, just a second, it's lagging my computer. It's stuck. I'm just, by the way, I'm just using Intel Core i3. It's very slow. So I have to buy a new laptop. Yeah, it's so slow, guys. It's shut down. Okay, okay, okay. So this is how the PDF saves. All right. So I believe I explained to you. If you have any question, guys, just leave a comment below. Okay. So I also need to explain to you about this color. Okay, this color. So how to do that? If you want to, if the item is pending, you can go to UX, format rules, new format rules. You click new, then as you can see, if the order status is pending, highlight which column you want to have the color, and then the color, then the text format, then goes here. So I want to explain to you also that these kitchen orders is only visible if the order that you created is for today. So we don't want to show to our chef previous orders. So we want only to show if it's for today and if it's pending. So let me explain to you how to do that. So it's only slice. So view kitchen orders, you can see here. Okay. So the formula for that, guys, you can use simple formula like and. So if the order status is pending and the date is today, then show the data. Okay. So since I created this for today, it will show. If it's for tomorrow's date, it will not show. Okay. However, you can still see all the orders here in your kitchen order reports if it's last for a day. So you can see which one they did not created. I mean, the pending orders. Okay, guys. So if you have any questions, it's not yet fully complete. I might add some reports here or some extra button. I will upload it here in YouTube as well as a part 3. However, if you have any questions about this video, you can leave a comment. If I have time, I would happy to reply it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this video, and subscribe as well to my YouTube channel, and see you next time.